Welcome to the Orchid Advisor's Compliance Training Series, Commonly Used Forms. The ATF supplies an index of forms on its website, and each of the forms has a specific purpose and timeline for when it needs to be filed. Here is a list of the most commonly used forms and their timeline for filing, if applicable. Form 3310.11, Federal Firearms Licensee Theft and Loss Report, is used to report a lost firearm and should be filed within 48 hours. Form 3310.6, Interstate Firearms Shipment Theft and Loss Report, is used to report a firearm lost in transit and should be filed within 48 hours. Form 3312.1, National Tracing Center Trace Request. The trace request is provided by the ATF and you must respond within 24 hours. Form 5300.11, Annual Firearms Manufacturing and Exportation Report. The annual report covers the calendar year and is due on April 15th of the following year. Form 4473 or E4473, Firearms Transaction Record over the counter, is required for sales to non-licensees. Form 3310.4, Report of Multiple Sale or Other Disposition of Pistols and Revolvers, is required for sales to non-licensees. Form 5320.2, or Form 2, Notice of Firearm Manufactured or Imported, NFA Firearm Production. Form must be filed within 24 hours. Form 5320.3, or Form 3, Application for Tax-Exempt Transfer of Firearm and Registration to Special Occupation Taxpayer, NFA Transfer. Form must be submitted and approved prior to transfer.
Form 5320.4, or Form 4, Application for Tax-Paid Transfer and Registration of Firearm. The form must be submitted and approved prior to transfer.
Form 5320.5, or Form 5, Application for Tax-Exempt Transfer and Registration of Firearm. The form must be submitted and approved prior to transfer. Form 5320.9, or Form 9, Application and Perform for Permanent Exportation of Firearms. Form must be submitted and approved prior to export.
Form 5320.10, or Form 10, Application for Registration of Firearms Acquired by Certain Governmental Entities. The form must be submitted and approved prior to transfer.
Form 5330.3A, or Form 6, Application and Permit for Importation of Firearms, Ammunition, and Implements of War. Form must be submitted prior to shipment via customs.
Form 5330.3C, or Form 6A, Release and Receipt of Imported Firearms, Ammunition, and Implements of War. Form must be completed within 15 days.
Form 8, Part 11, FFL Renewal. Form must be submitted prior to expiration of the current FFL. Many other forms may be required by the Department of State or Commerce Department as it relates to the export of firearms. Legal and compliance should play a key role in filing such forms. A tracking system should be in place to ensure that key filing deadlines are met. Additional filings may be required per international, state, and local regulations. Onboarding and recurring employee training should include compliance efforts with regards to required filings.
Thank you for watching this segment of our video training series. Viewers are encouraged to seek professional advice prior to assessment, implementation, or execution.